everyone and welcome to Le Labo de Jay. Today's video is a bit special because as I wander around Facebook groups and forums, I often see a question that comes up again and again. What are the best Atmos mixes? Far be it from me to assign good or bad points, but in this video I'm going to present you with a few films that I think offer the most immersive tracks. If you'd like to know more about Dolby Atmos, I've created a video on a Ford Mustang that I finalized in Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. You can download it from thelabodej.com, and there's also HDR10 and Dolby Atmos version for those not equipped with Dolby Vision. This video is accompanied by a making-of that details the entire Dolby Atmos workflow, and you will also get the whole Dolby Vision workflow, plus a comparative test on several display systems, all in HDR of course. Unlike a conventional 5.1 or 7.1 mix, Dolby Atmos adds two lines in the ceiling and allows the use of objects with XYZ coordinates. Mixers will be able to place and move these objects in a three-dimensional space. To illustrate this object's movement, I've used the interface of a preamp from the French brand Trinnov. This is the Altitude 32, which features a module called Altitude Object Viewer, capable of monitoring objects present in the Atmos mix in real time. You can set the size of the room, modify the viewing angle, and choose predefined configurations. Color coding from black to red represents volume and dynamics per channel, and the objects are materialized by yellow spheres. All the films have been tested using the 4K UHD Blu-ray version to ensure the best possible quality.
Earth. Before the war.
Let's start with the classic, Joseph Kosinski Oblivion. It may not be the most expressive, but this film benefits of a highly accomplished music and sound design combo. The drone effects are particularly stunning. The use of objects, so far from systematic, remains coherent and perfectly balanced.
There.
In addition to an outstanding soundtrack, the film's art direction is truly magnificent. A real feast for the eyes and ears.
Citizen, what is your name?
My name is James Tiberius Kirk.
Star Trek by J.J. Abrams. Here, objects move mainly to the side, not across the soundstage. But all the channels are used almost constantly, and the music and sound design have a field day.
Approaching the platform at 5,800 meters.
Kirk Enterprise. Distance to target 5,000 meters.
What's the S stand for?
It's not an S. On my world, it means hope.
In the same vein, Zack Snyder's Man of Steel has also a lot of objects that only move sideways. Nonetheless, certain sequences will have your subwoofer and surround speakers going wild, particularly in the last part of the film.
Mr. Williams, can you please give us your best recollection of the event on the Deepwater Horizon?
Peter Berg's Deepwater Horizon. The reconstruction of this disaster is absolutely demential. Objects are not constantly used, but the power of the bass and the use of all the channels plunge you into the heart of the drama. While the first part of the film is fairly calm, the immersion scenes, eruption and explosion offer the varied use of the sound space with great dynamics.
Good luck, Ethan. This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Christopher McQuarrie's Mission Impossible Fallout features a breathtaking soundtrack. The free-fall sequence and the helicopter chase offer a very impressive spatialization and soundstage. Most of the other scenes are more timid in terms of the use of objects, but the spectacle is still awesome. Denis Villeneuve's Dune. The tone is set, to say the least, even before the first images appear. The soundstage is going to be dantesque. The power of Hans Zimmer's music, combined with the sound design, creates an incredibly immersive experience.
It's my mother in her own house.
Come here, Neil.
The low-frequency channel is heavily used, and this Atmos track will both subtly and thunderously put your installation to the test for an awesome ride.
Dans les Alpes, un Atrion 800 qui reliait Dubaï à Paris, au moins 300 passagers. C'était quand?
Là, à l'instant, on vient d'avoir le contrôle aérien.
Black Box by Yann Gozlan, a complete change of universe for an exceptional French thriller. The soundtrack is totally different from previous examples. It is a major component of this film, which plunges us into the world of BEA investigators. Its subtlety, precision and detail offer a unique experience with a very impressive sense of immersion. John McTiernan's Last Action Hero. The sound crew who upgraded this mix into Atmos had a lot of fun here. It twirls in all directions, like the axe that flies over your head, the helicopters, the chases, the gunfights. In short, there's no shortage of opportunities to use all the channels to your ear's delight.
We got a Black Hawk down, we got a Black Hawk down.
Black Hawk Down by Ridley Scott. The war as if you were there. Once the assault has begun, there's a little respite. The spatialization is insane, and the violence of the confrontation is magnified by an immersive mix that will pin you in your seat with bullets flying in all directions. Helicopter crashes are spectacularly precise, with the added bonus of a magnificent score by Hans Zimmer.
My name is Max. My world is fire and blood.
Mad Max Fury Road by George Miller. This soundtrack is an Atmos demo in itself. From the opening credits onwards, the voices float around you. All the channels are used and the effects are constantly on the move. The chase sequence in the middle of this sandstorm is so wild.
To control, suspects have hijacked a red and white ambulance. The ambulance got my partner.
Michael Bay's Ambulance. This is a pure roller coaster with an absolutely devastating soundtrack. All channels are in almost constant demand. Objects spin in all directions, the bass is powerful, the music invades all your speakers, and the drone shots will make your hair stand on end. It's not exactly subtle, but who cares? We're right in the middle of the action, and as usual with Michael Bay, we get our money's worth.
What I'm about to tell you sounds crazy. It's true.
Edge of Tomorrow by Doug Liman. Although some will have noticed that the bass channel is a little more reserved than the previous version in DTS, you have here a soundtrack of an absolutely incredible power. In terms of spatialization, the landing scene is a gem. The number of objects unfolding around you is phenomenal. Bullets fly from all sides, crashing aircraft shake your walls, and this fall is absolutely insane.
Do you have one for me?
Alita.
At last, Alita Battle Angel by Robert Rodriguez. It's a complete debauchery of objects everywhere. The ambiences are extremely well done, with swirling sailing effects in the motorcycle ride scenes, for example, or in this sequence in the forest. Fights features remarkably precise placements of effects and stunning dynamic range that picks in the motorball scene.
Tuesday night just got hotter than the playoffs.
Of course, there's plenty more to come, which will give me the opportunity to make a new video. I think John Wick 4 and Avatar 2 are likely to be very enjoyable. Once again, I invite you to buy this film in physical format if you can. I hope you enjoyed it, and as usual, please subscribe, like and share. See you soon. Bye.